We have a great lineup. And how many of you have been to dangerous demos before? Only a few of you? Oh, shame on you. How many of you recall last year the PBX in bubble wrap? And it still worked, even though Jairus tried to light it on fire. His good, not his bad. So we got a great lineup. Now, some of these people have never demoed before, just like other people we know never demoed before, right, James?
Yeah, but they will soon get into it, I'm sure.
So the whole thing here about dangerous demos is they've never been done before. They're risky. They're high risk. They may fail. They may go down in flames without even Michael Jairus lighting them up. Or they might succeed. So it's your job at the end to vote. And you must vote. And you are in Chicago, so that means vote early and often as many times as you like, even if you're dead. So,
yeah, but be aware that we have some reasonably sophisticated anti-fraud mechanisms. So if
that's also making its own demo.
Yeah, so
it's dangerous.
So if your votes mysteriously get disallowed, then don't be upset. It's just that we detected that you may not be doing things properly.
No.
And if you get an acknowledgement back, your vote has been counted. So
now there's one other thing. We've suspended the clause in the contest that says family members, relatives, and employees of are not eligible. And we've suspended that rule, which is why Abby Minisali is able to compete today.
Yay.
Now, so without further ado, let's get the demos going.
Indeed. Microphone 2.
A little more? How much more do, Mr.
Well, how do I know?
We need another. I have to stall for another 60 seconds, I'm told.
Okay.
So,
okay,
we'll
I'm
stall.
nervous.
We'll stall. How many of you have ever done a demo anywhere before a live audience? Okay.
Not
How
me.
many have ever gone down in flames doing a demo for technical reasons? Yeah. We often say, don't do a live demo, do it canned. Sorry, there's no canned demos here. The demos here are all live, which is why some may die. Now, the live demo is not only the risk of the person failing, there's also their tech may fail, or the infrastructure may fail, or the audience may fail and not get what they're doing. A lot of factors go in to a demo, but we are using FreeSwitch. So there's a high chance of success that most of the demos will really succeed. And without further ado, to our stage, Oleg, please take stage number 2. And we'll start now with Abby.
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Okay, this is my first demo I've ever done, and the first application I've ever made in my entire life. But I made kind of a little game. It's kind of an evil game. And I used our SignalWire Relay API. So I hooked that up to a phone number, and I concocted a game where nobody wins, roughly based on Russian roulette. And so I've got a really, really annoying song loaded up in here. And if you press, we generate random numbers, and then if you press that digit, you lose. And you have to hear the really annoying song. And I made it extra dangerous because Sharon is my boss, and she hates this song. And if she tell him,
oh, this is awful.
And she doesn't want to hear it, and she's going to get mad at me if we lose. And we also brought Atlas, Jason's son, and he really likes this song, and he's not going to stop singing it if he hears it all day long, and we all have to hear that all day long. And also Winter, it's going to get stuck in her head too, and we're going to be at the Weave party, and she's going to be singing this really annoying song. So could I get, do 2 people want to come up and play with me? We need 2 more people. Does anyone want to play? It's so easy. Okay, all you have to do is come up here. Okay. Okay, Jason's going to come play too. Okay, so I named my number Doom. I'm going to call it. Put it on speaker so you can hear it. Let's hope it works. Okay.
Do you want to play a game? 9 numbers are safe. The other one will ruin your life. Good luck. Please enter a number. You pressed 1. You are still alive. Pass it to the next person and try again.
Here, would you select a number now?
Number. You pressed 4. You are still alive. Pass it to the next person and try again. Please enter a number. You pressed 9. You are still alive. Pass it to the next person and try again. Please enter a number. You pressed 0. You are still alive. Pass it to the next person and try again.
Press the button, buddy. Press
Please
that button.
enter a number.
Press.
You pressed 6. You are still alive.
Oh my
Pass it to the
God!
Gosh, here, we'll demo this. I'll press 6 again.
Enter a number. You pressed 6. You already pressed that one, coward. Try again. Please enter a number.
I'm going to do a hashtag.
You pressed hash. That is not a number. Listen to the instructions, dummy. Try again. Please enter a number.
Okay, press the button.
You pressed 7. You are still alive.
Oh
Pass
my
it to the
God.
next person and try again. Please enter a number. You pressed 3. You are still alive. Pass
Oh
it
my
to the
God!
next person
Holy
and try
cow!
again. Please enter a number.
So what have we tried? 5? 8?
You pressed 8. You are still alive.
Holy
Pass it
cow,
to the
okay.
next person and
So it's
try
5?
again.
Yeah.
Please enter a number.
Just press it.
You pressed 2. You are still alive.
Oh!
And try again.
Ready?
Please enter a number.
Press 5.
Here.
You pressed 5. Congratulations. You beat me at my own game. Here is
Oh
your
my
5.
God!
Oh, I wanted the Baby Shark song to play. Can I play the Baby Shark?
No! Don't do it!
Don't do it.
I don't want a timeout.
Do you want to play a game? 9 numbers are safe. The other one will ruin your life. Good luck. Please enter a number.
Okay.
You pressed 4.
Okay, this is that.
Throw you to the sharks.
And with that, you've been eaten by the sharks. Okay, and another good example of using free switch technology. Now, Lorenzo, if you can take the empty space on the left, we'll get Oleg up and running with Dude, Where is My Media?
Okay, resetting the timer now. Oleg, you have precisely 3 minutes and try not to go over time. Starting from now.
Okay, can we see a picture? Well, while we are solving this technical problem, James, I need your assistance. Okay, thank you. James, I need your assistance.
Uh-oh, this...
Yeah, please help me. And
no.
while you are walking, come on, don't spend my time. Walk faster.
Yeah.
Do you want to be Alice or Bob?
I'll be the first one.
No, you will be Bob. Okay, so what we have, I will do 2 calls. What you need to do, you need to accept these calls and say something like, you know, like you're testing micro. Сосисочная, колбасочная. Can you say it?
In Russian? You want me to speak Russian?
No. You can say in any language. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Okay, so what we have? We have free switch. We have SIP3, which is monitoring and troubleshooting platform. And actually, this demo about SIP3. And we have Alice calling Bob. The first call is a successful one. Everything is good and shiny, and Alice most probably will do it. Let me call.
There we go. It seems to be ringing. 1, 2.
Oh, wait a sec.
Один, два,
It's a
один,
dangerous
два.
demo.
Which is Russian for 1, 2, I think, isn't it?
Oh, my MacBook. Okay, let me do one more.
And we've broken it already.
Let me do one more. I need just to increase. Okay.
Oh, here we go. It's ringing. Hello. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Perfect Russian.
Thank you.
Okay. Call ended, and now we can check what do we have in SIP3. This is our first call, and as you can see, we have a successful call, 20 seconds, 12 seconds, and we have MOS, which is 404, and 404, which is excellent for our codec. All is brilliant. The second case, Alice lives in a very bad country with firewall, and sometimes, this firewall does the thing, and let me play a Russian roulette with you guys. We have a firewall rule, and now I will reject a couple of ports, a range from 4,000 to 5,000. Actually, let me even do smaller range. Okay, done. So let me repeat the exercise. Let me call to my Bob.
There's the call.
Is it coming?
1, 2, 3, 4. Hello.
No media.
No
media at all. What we see in SIP3. Let's see. This was our second call. By the way, look. We just received notification into our Slack. As a maintenance engineer, I'm interested in such things to see where I have problems. And
You've got about 10 seconds.
Okay, it's pretty much enough. You see, our call, answered and successful, but we see that MOS on one end is 0, which is what we wanted to show.
Brilliant, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, James.
And there we are, just proving that I can speak Russian.
Very interesting. So
Yeah.
our third competitor, Lorenzo. Do you want a handheld or do you want a headset? The microphone, the handheld. Okay.
Yeah, and who's after
So while
Lorenzo?
Lorenzo's getting set, did you explain the story behind these?
Uh,
How hard it is for you to get them here?
I didn't, but go on, you do
So
it.
everybody has seen the Dangerous Demo Awards, right? These are
Heavy.
No, these are quite heavy. James hauled these all the way from his home in Wiltshire over in the UK, risking security clearances because, quite honestly, this thing is quite a weapon. Did you carry on?
I did, and they show up as total black through the X-ray, and it's a guaranteed way of getting the attention of the security. But
Beyond Mira, who gets stopped at every airport.
Mira always gets stopped. I can't think why. Can you?
Yeah.
Anyway, just whilst we're doing that, where's Jack? Jack Atkinson? Are you in the house? Where is Jack? He's done a runner. Okay, which is fine because David, are you ready? No. Okay. In which case, we'll just quickly move forward to the next in the list is Luca. Luca, do you want to start getting ready?
I need the list up. Okay, so Lorenzo, you're about ready to go. We'll skip Jack, we'll go to Luca, and then Chad behind Luca. So if you're not here, raise your hand and let us know you're not here. There you go. Take it away, Luca.
The timer is running.
Okay, yeah.
Now.
Yeah, for some reason I cannot mirror the display, so I will have to do everything remotely. Anyway, my demo will involve some music because I'm starting to play a bit with music production tools on Linux, and I'm having a lot of fun. In particular, I'm going to use the Jack audio server, which allows you to connect multimedia applications together, route them around, and so on and so forth. And specifically, I will have, let me just show you. I have a piano here that's basically connected to Janus via data channels. Every time I will hit a key on the piano, it will get to the Lua plugin in Janus. The Lua plugin is actually acting as an Altstar MIDI client in Jack that is actually piping MIDI through the to the pass-through, and then to a synthesizer that I have on my laptop that is basically rendering piano. In this case, piano is being sent both to the speakers and to a GStreamer instance. GStreamer is encoding all this in Opus, sending it back to Janus so that people can then hear what they are playing on the piano in the browser. So if we just try playing some notes. Let's see if it works. Okay, it kind of works, but this way I'm playing all by myself. It's not fun at all. So what I want to do is I want you to try and play with me. So if you have a WebRTC browser, you can try opening that web page. Just accept the very ugly self-signed certificate, because of course I don't have a certificate on my laptop. And basically what will happen, sorry again, is that people will appear on the left there. So you see my name is in a kind of a pink color. People will appear in there with a different color. Anytime they start playing, I will see exactly what they are playing on the keyboard over there. So I see somebody joined there. Yeah. Somebody is playing right now. I don't know who that is, but he's very talented, I can say. So. And if more people join, basically anytime that somebody plays a note, this is notified to everybody. Okay, we're getting to jazz now. Okay. Yeah, this is very much jazz, I believe. So we have a lot of people playing together right now. The keyboard is basically all of these events are sent to all of the other participants while they play. And really, that's all I do. That's all I have. So sooner or later, maybe we'll be able to play something more than a piano, drums, guitar, or whatever. But as a start, I think this is nice enough. Thanks.
Brilliant. And that was with precisely 4 seconds to spare. So brilliant timing. How do you stop them?
This is not jazz anymore. This is Penderecki or Lost Music or something like that.
Okay.
Okay, we
So-
need
So now we're going to go to who, James? We're going to go to Luca,
Luca,
next.
and we need
then-
to get Chad Phillips. Chad, are you in the house?
Not ready yet. So we'll go to Nivaldo ahead of Chad. Nivaldo, are you in the house? Good. Why don't you come up on stage and get yourself set up while... No screen, right? No screen. Are you ready? Because James is getting ready to do the countdown.
Okay, Luca, do you need a mic? You got a mic. Are you ready, Luca?
Yeah, absolutely ready.
Okay, your 3 minutes starts now.
So we built these cards for yesterday's, for Monday's test, and we now have hooked up to a SignalWire SMS service, and if you send messages to that number, it will make the car move. So I didn't have time to make an actual slide, but if someone sends FWD to that number, it will start moving. So there's FWD, back, left, right, and halt. Sorry, no need.
So what's the number again?
Someone text this number here with FWD and see what happens. 404-328-7360. It might not work.
You've played this before, haven't you? You always say it may not work just to get the...
It's working. Great. So now someone texts right. So we have it go the right way. Right. Yeah, it gets stuck a little bit. 404-328-7360. So someone stopped it. 404. Yeah, so right. Someone make it go right. Okay, no, that's backwards. Right. Go left. No. Who's controlling the thing? Just agree on a direction. Come on, we can make it. Nobody made it. Well, someone made it out of the maze on Monday, so we might actually beat them. Go straight. No. So, someone try go backwards. No, forwards. No. Well, it's working though. Yay! We have a control remotely with a car that is controlled remotely via SignalWire SMS. But no, seems like the problem here is democracy, which doesn't work. As you can plainly see, like people don't know what they need to do. Great. So we haven't. How much How much time do those people
You
have left?
have another 55 seconds.
Okay, so come on, guys. So let's try something. Someone text left first. No. Forward, go forward, please. Forward. No! Who's actively trying to kill my car? Forward. No! Yay! It made it out with a little help. Now I'm gonna stop it because otherwise I'm gonna break it. Or rather, I can leave it running. Like if you want to keep it, if you want to keep going, it's gonna keep going forever. Like just move it around.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank
Thank you, Luca.
Who has a Tesla in the room? Who drives a Tesla? Anyone drive a Tesla? You drive a Tesla. Don't give him your car's access. Because your car will be going left when you want to go straight. All right, up next.
Fikri. We want Fikri on the on that side. Is Fikri in the house somewhere? Where is he?
Who was here? I saw him this morning.
Where's Fikri gone? Don't say he's done a runner. Name of shame. Okay, who's next on the list?
Next on the list is
Seven.
Seven Du, who's going to do red hot translation. So let's take it away, Nivaldo, with the Brazilian surprise. Bom dia.
Okay, your time starts now.
Okay, thank you. Could you put my screen on the... So I will demonstrate, we prepared a chatbot that the chatbot interacts with a ticket system. So I will open a ticket and the customer will receive an SMS and the support team will receive a message on the XMPP client and the support guy will interact with the customer using the XMPP application and the customer will receive the update on the SMS. So it's a practical, real scenario that can happen on every day. Okay, so I will open the new case here. This is my phone, so I can send some message with the chatbot, like help, and the bot will send to me the commands that I can use. Hello, are you sleeping? Uh-oh. Oh, hello. Okay. Hi. Are you there? Oh, wake up. Okay. So I will open a ticket here. I created a customer with the name of Dangerous Demos. Let me open the case. The bot sent to me some messages. Cluecon, Dangerous Demos, testing. I put my phone number here, and I open the ticket. Let's check if I receive the SMS as a customer. Hold on. Hello, where is my SMS? Oh, here. Your ticket number is this one, so the customer received the SMS. Let me check if I received the ticket number on the bot. The bot's not working too. Hi, new ticket. Okay, what's the ticket number? It's a pretty slow, the bot, huh?
This is bordering on a crash and burn, you know that.
And just when they were all going well.
I don't know what's happening.
And you have about 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Ooh.
Let me get the ticket number here. 1 second.
And you've timed out, so...
Okay, thank you guys.
So Nivaldo, it's great. For a moment I thought we were not going to have a competition for crash and burn, but I think that more or less qualifies for crash and burn. What do you think,
I
Andy?
think it's a big crash.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was a burn, but there was definitely a crash. Now, the next one, 7, you're going to do something with translation? Yeah. So how many of you remember a couple of years ago when, who was it? He did the translation thing with the girlfriend and the wife?
Oh, that was Ben Clang.
Ben Clang. How many of you were here when Ben Clang did a risky demo? We talk about risky business. He was doing a real risky demo. Anytime I hear about translation, I immediately think back to the Ben Clang translation demo and how he pulled it off. So, 7.
Well, we
Your
need
turn.
Diego. Diego, where are you? Do you want to start getting ready over on the other side?
Take it away.
3 minutes starting now. Go. You can start, 7. Anytime.
Hello, everyone. My dangerous demo is made with the Signal Wire Relay API and Google Translate.
Barely. Can't hear it.
English, so we'll speak Chinese.
You got a
Anyone
microphone?
Speak Chinese?
Oh, there, that's
Raise
better.
your hand.
Arthur.
Thank you.
Ding pong.
Okay.
大家好，
Hello, everyone.
我叫杜金房，
My name is Ju Jinfang.
What?
我来自中国，
I come from China.
我每年都会赢得这个比赛。
I will win this game every day.
但是我今天会把机会让给其他的人。
That's Chinese for I will crash and burn.
但我今天想把机会让给其他的人。 Oh no!
Chinese for I have crashed.
Yeah, and Chinese. Oh, let's start over.
Well, you've got about 15 seconds left.
15 seconds. Okay, enough.
Hi. Hello,
Time for one more
dangerous demo is made with the Signal
try.
Wire Relay API and Google Translate. I don't speak English, so we'll speak Chinese.
谢谢大家。
Speak Chinese? Raise your hand.
Oh. And your time is up.
谢谢大家。
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Not quite the Ben Clang demo result. And Ben's still married. Now, our next one. How many of you ever tried ordering a pizza online? How many of you call up and order pizza, and sometimes the pizza comes the right way, sometimes it doesn't? Well, this next one is called the Italian Pizza Search.
May I have the screen, please?
Yeah, and on left-hand side, we need Chris. Chris Klein?
Can I get the screen, please? Oh, great. So the idea came up tonight. Actually, yesterday I went with some friends here to get some pizza, and what I got is the typical Chicago deep dish pizza, you know, probably. It was okay, but quite far from the real Italian pizza, okay? So I thought, why not to do some voice bot with Dialogflow in order to search some real Italian pizza, okay? And, well, this is the bot I've designed. And, well, see if it is working something here. Let's make some questions to the bot and see what's going on. Hello, where can I order a good pizza in Chicago, please?
What kind of pizza do you want?
Well, a real Italian pizza.
I'm sorry. You cannot find that in Chicago. We only have the deep dish pizza here.
So what can I do?
How about to ask Lorenzo Miniero to cook one for everybody?
Is he the right person?
Absolutely. He is from Naples, so he must be the right person to make it.
Can you please put me in touch with him?
Okay, please wait. Well, I'm sorry. He is not available now. However, you can join him at JanusCon on September.
Okay, thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure. Goodbye.
Okay. So it worked?
And
How much time do I have?
You still have a minute left.
Left. Okay, we can do another.
Yeah, go do another.
Yeah, we can do another. So, I mean, let's have the Chicago pizza, okay? Let's try to do that. But this time it will not work because I hadn't instructed dialog flow. So let's do the. Where can I order a good pizza in Chicago, please?
What kind of pizza do you want?
The deep dish pizza, please.
What kind of pizza do you want?
No, it's not gonna work. So let's instruct dialog flow to do that.
Okay, and you've got about 15 seconds.
15 seconds, I cannot do that.
Quit while you're ahead.
Just run for the hills.
So let's create the intent. So I'm gonna create here.
And your time is up. So mercilessly stopped.
So just
All right.
sorry.
Very good. So you've ordered pizza for the whole room, we guess, right?
You need to ask to Lorenzo somewhere.
Okay. Our next presenter, Chris Klein. So can we get Daniel Mirel up next?
Dear Daniel Miela and team. Daniel, have you got your team in here? I'm looking for Daniel. Are you both going to come up?
While I'm getting ready here, I need an additional assistant. Mr. David, would you please come up?
David. It's great. David is never shy at volunteering for anything. For those of you who don't know, David is a volunteer firefighter. So one of the reasons why he's never shy of volunteering for anything at all. So.
All you need is this.
Uh-oh, that sounds scary.
All right.
Okay, so are we ready to start the timer?
My demo is going to be dull, which is why I've asked the beautiful Miss Madeline here, or Madison, excuse me. I've got a daughter named Madeline, so sorry. Miss Madison to take whatever's in this bag, either hit David with it or throw it at you guys. So what I'd like for you, David, to do is go ahead and launch the messaging app. I got access to the SignalWire API just yesterday afternoon, so I've had it for just about 24 hours now, and I wanted to create a fully functional demo utilizing the Node.js API, and Luca, I think I found a defect, so we need to talk later. That being said, this is what I was able to produce in a little bit of time. And so the goal is you can cheat on math tests with this. If you're allowed to have your phone, forget the calculator. We've got David who can just enter in the math equation. And his goal is to break it, because I'd like to see it crash and burn without the API. So behind the screen, you're actually going to see the API running, and then the front, obviously, is the phone that David's on. And have at it. Please, try to break it. Try to break it. So as you can see, he's trying to type it in. He's typing in some garbage here. He's not following the instructions at all. So we're going to see what happens to come back here. And you get bonus points if you can actually come up with a math equation it can't solve, like an actual real math equation. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
try
going
our
to tell you
math
that you're stupid
equation.
because you're not actually following the instructions and teaching you how to use help there. So, yeah, try to come up with a math equation. See if
Yeah,
the
with
math logic's
numbers.
actually accurate. Feel free to start chucking stuff.
Okay, watch your cups. No, just throw, just continue.
Yeah,
Watch
by all
your
means.
stuff.
So, we've got plenty of things. She said, watch your stuff.
Watch your paper, here's the paper. Abby, catch this, because I don't know what's going to happen. More paper. A pamphlet. Don't get a cut. Chips. It's not responding. Good catch. Oh, darn it. Copy. It's still working.
It's still working. All right. And we're still trying to break it.
Yeah, you got about another 10 seconds, and so far,
Another 10
Madison is winning.
Take the big bag off and figure out who you want to electrocute. Because we do have a volunteer fireman up here, just in case.
It's too slow.
Well, you're out of time, but I'm enjoying watching Madison electrocuting stuff.
Awesome. Well, it looks like we're still up and running, still solving math equations. So,
Wait. No, it still works.
Still works. So the signal wire API appears to be pretty solid, minus the one defect that I think, Luca, we need to talk about. So
thank you, Chris.
Thank you, guys.
There's one that actually worked brilliantly.
That was another good, dangerous demo, don't you think?
An excellent one.
So what's up? Who's up next? We got Daniel up next. So we need to bring up Fred Posner to take the other podium slot about useless things you can do with Kamailio. So we're going to have two back-to-back Kamailio demos, it looks like.
Yeah. Bit like Laurel and Hardy, isn't it?
Yeah. So here comes Fred. All right.
And clearly, Fred, you're the Laurel one, aren't you? Yeah, the slim one.
He shaved this year.
I know. He's looking so young. Look at that, the energy. And like a coiled spring.
All right.
Right, Daniel, let me reset the timer and shut up. Daniel, are you ready? You have 3 minutes to amaze us, starting from now.
Okay, so I got James convincing me to do the demo during the presentation with a bit of enhancements in the way that you can play it. Now you can use any SIP client, and the idea is to play our Minesweeper with Kamailio by sending commands. Either you can use zigzag or your preferred SIP phone, or you can even use curl as I added HTTP module in Kamailio, so it's serving as an HTTP server as well. You see some examples there. Practically, it's explore and diffuse as a command, and then you'll have to, once we start, to specify as well the row and column. So we have HTTP, and with the help of Julian, we try to make it a bit more dynamic in the way that Kamailio has now a media server module, so it can play audio by itself. So it's running on the cloud, but at least my phone should get a call when the winner or the game is over, winner or losing someone. And based on the who sent that last command, I have a t-shirt to give away, and will identify you this time by IP address.
So how do you win?
By being the last one doing the move, either booming or clearing the table. Okay, so let's start it because we don't have time. Have you noticed the IP address? So now we have, and you can start playing if you have your core command. So I can also send like a command here. You can see, can you see the board? Now it's 1. So position 02 has a bomb around it. Anyone else? Here is the IP address that if you 192.168.10.18. If you do it with curl, you have to use the SIP port because this Kamailio is not the... Nobody?
So what are
Yeah.
we actually sending to this?
You can send an invite, a message of whatever you want, a curl, an HTTP request.
Have we had anybody do anything yet?
I got one, but it was myself. Just to see it, sorry.
Can you put up the other screen again? So
In the
come on,
back,
you
back.
lot. You can do this. You're developers. Somebody blow themselves up,
SIPSAC,
please.
curl,
So you can
wget.
use SIPSAC, curl, or wget.
Oh, someone, we have a winner.
You lost. What a pity. 192.168.11.85.
So that's the guy that owned. Let's see.
So you've got to work out who that was.
Yeah, now we have to look in the logs. It's Kamailio.
Okay, you're out of time, but
Here.
we'll give you another 10 seconds to identify
Here is
the winner.
IP address. You can see it in the Astricon 192.168.11.85. So identify your IP address and come and get
your prize.
T-shirt from me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very,
Daniel.
very, very, very good. Okay, James, for the people who weren't here, who we missed, like Fickery and Chad, have they arrived?
Yeah, no,
Are
they
here?
will be coming. So we'll continue down the list.
Muted, but I got the call.
Ah, very good.
There we are.
Well,
Excellent.
let's go with Fred, and then right behind him, James Tagg.
James Tagg. Are you in the house, James? Would you
saw
like to
that.
start getting yourself ready? Right. Well, are we ready for this, Fred? I know that the alternative title for this was Making Telephony Great Again.
Yep.
Yeah, which is why you're wearing your Kamailio hat.
All right, so, or you tell me when to start.
Yeah, we're just resetting the timer, and off you go. Go.
All right, I'm going to go quick because it takes a minute to reset. But if you look up on the screen, you'll see this is just a Kamailio log, and inside of it are some tweets from Donald Trump. And so what it does is it goes, okay, well, there's been a new tweet, and let me call and read it to you. So I'm going to just go ahead and restart the service, which will reset the internal memory, and then I'll discuss what it's doing. All right, so every minute it goes to a website and checks to see if there's a new tweet, and then it takes the last tweet, takes the ID, and stores it in H-table in Kamailio, which is a caching engine, a memory table. And so then it can say, okay, well, this is the last tweet that was. Okay, this new one's not new, and boom. It uses HTTP client module and JSON module to, one, get the information, and then two, parse through the information. When it does that, it then does an exec, which then goes out to FreeSwitch and sends the tweet, which then calls a number and then goes ahead and reads the tweet with the amazing F-Light. So again, just takes a minute to go on. I couldn't think of anything useful for this. I wanted to do it a different way, but Twitter denied me a developer account. Oh, so there's a new tweet, and I'm getting it now.
Important message from President Donald Trump. Watching fake news CNN is better than watching Shepard Smith, the lowest rated show on Fox News. Actually, whenever possible, I turn to OM.
And as informational as that was, it was called and gone. So now that I should still have at least a minute, I think.
You have exactly 1 minute and 3 seconds.
All right, that's probably not fast enough. I wanted to try to see if I had enough time. I was going to change the phone number to my congressman.
So a Dalek is going to call your congressman and speak Trump.
Yeah, it also uses some Perl, again, because I wasn't able to get a developer account. I wanted to do that. So here, you guys can see I even made the password of the server, Trump 2020. It's a political message. All right, so now boom, it's if it can do it within a minute, it's going to call that same message, and it's just going to call the congressman over and over every time there's a new tweet, and I'll leave that live.
Yeah, what party does your congressman belong to?
He's a Republican as well, so
well, good. He'll appreciate it then.
It prefaces it with, "This is an important message from Donald Trump," and then reads the tweet. And hopefully it will.
And your time is now up, Fred, but
All right.
that is probably one of the most useful things you can do with Kamailio. That's really, really brilliant. And I never knew that you could get Kamailio to speak Dalek either. It's really, really good.
Well, our next presenter is James Tagg. Hello, James.
And who we got who hasn't performed?
Chad.
Is Chad in the house now?
Vickery.
So Chad has died.
What about
okay,
Vickery?
in which case, David, are you ready to perform yet again? David can always be relied upon to perform. Right, James, let me reset my timer. And are you ready?
Yeah.
Then please begin.
Okay, so just a safety warning here. There are some images here that are only suitable for adult audiences.
Uh-oh.
James Bodie images. So if we just take a flat image of James Bodie, what we really want to do is to turn it into a three-dimensional image of James Bodie, right?
Oh.
So that's one I took earlier. So if we start with the lovely Sophia. So here's Sophia. And the question is, how hard is it to convert Sophia into James Bodie?
Very difficult.
Right?
No.
Okay. So I don't have time to actually go through and do a full wireframe edit. We'd actually need to kind of do that. But I can reskin her. So in order to reskin her, we need to do a few things. So we need to take James.
Oh, no.
And we need to save him out. So we'll export that as a PNG. And James has got blue eyes, Sophia has got brown eyes. So we'll export blue eyes. And we can fix up the displacement map. And this one, particularly attractive one of James.
That's the attractive one.
Yep.
Looks like I've turned into Charlie Chaplin there.
And finally this one, the colour one, the one that we always all want. Right, now, I haven't actually done this before. I have no idea what this is going to look like because I didn't have enough time to do all the kind of steps. So let's just go to terminal and see what we get.
That looks pretty good to me.
That is as close as you're going to get, I think, for James.
Instantly recognizable.
Well, the interesting thing, of course, is it shows you how much of the structure of the face, the polygon mesh, is important to the way the face looks. So that's been completely reskinned with James's skin, but it still looks like, you know, a woman. So, sorry, James. That's
it.
That's
Well,
you.
you got the hair right.
Yes. Well, little of it.
Yeah, super. Well, thank you for that, James. It's a great improvement. So is that a crash and burn? What do you reckon? Yeah, we think that could be a crash and burn, James. Whew. And and your time is up. So that's good. Right. We've got two. Thank you, James. We've got two players. So, Chad, just confirm that you have completely crashed and burned, Chad. Okay. So, David, you are the final contestant. There's a microphone somewhere, isn't there?
Mike should, there you go.
Okay, I'll reset the timer. And David, I'm looking forward to this one with huge amounts of anticipation. David, your time starts now.
All right, so we have what's called data scammer. So I did this last year. I did this at Astricon, but here I have a little twist. So I hate the scammers. Everybody here hates scammers. So the idea is you call that number, and it's going to put you on a date and pair you up with a scammer, and you get to harass them, and you get to bother them. And hopefully you get them to curse you out, and we're recording all the phone calls. Nobody's calling yet. Did anybody call yet? It's 4126-DATE-ME. Or is it crashing and burning and not working? There we go. But here is the dangerous part. There's about 5 numbers, and one of them is James's phone. So you could either go ahead and speak to a scammer, or James's phone is going to start ringing away. That's the dangerous part. Is it ringing yet?
Which phone are you trying to ring?
I don't know. I got one of your numbers that I called. That went to
You
your
realize
voicemail,
James
so
has about 13 phone
So
numbers.
it's definitely one of them. And then, like I said, the goal is to get somebody to curse you out. I got these lists off of Twitter a few minutes ago, so I don't know if they're still good or not.
Yeah, where did you get my phone number from?
I can't give away all my secrets.
Oh, I've got a phone call coming through.
There you go. Look at that. That's the dangerous part.
Oh, but he hung up. Oh, no, here we go.
No. Oh, so I forgot to mention this. I'm anonymizing the caller ID.
I've got a missed
So in order
call.
to harass the scammers, every single time you call in, it picks I forgot to mention this, I apologize. It picks out of an array of random scammers' phone numbers. I have a list
Oh,
of...
I've got another incoming call.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 scammers plus James's number, although I changed it.
Who's calling the golden shot?
And then it also randomizes the caller ID. So, because the scammers, if they see the same caller ID calling more than once, they'll block it. So the idea is you want to go ahead and constantly change your caller ID so they can't stop you. So when I'm bored, I launch this, and eventually have to shut down their lines because they have no idea who's calling them, and it harasses them to no end. How much time do I have left?
Yeah, stop saying Jim.
How much time do I have left?
Is that a real person saying Jim?
I have no idea who's calling you.
Yeah, somebody called
Like
Jim.
I said, you have like a 25% chance of hitting James and then 75% chance of hitting a scammer.
Well,
If
I've
anybody
got,
could piss them
I've got
off,
another call. 861.
or you can make James upset. Either way, it's going to be fun.
And yeah, who's the second?
Yeah, if you
Anyway,
hear that music, it means they shut down their phone line and they don't
let
want me
me put you
bothering
on the
them. So call
speaker.
back again.
So who are you? Identify yourself, mystery caller.
Yeah, there you go. They're already.
Yeah.
I don't know if you hear sounds in the background. It sounds like they already turned off their lines.
And meanwhile,
because they're getting
I've got
harassed.
Michael Jerris trying to cheat. Michael, what are you doing?
Michael, so you're not calling my system because if it wouldn't show your phone number.
Nasty noises. Right, hang up
It
on him.
wouldn't show your phone number. All right, let's quickly go ahead and see. 15 seconds left. If we could get any good call recordings, or if this crashed and burned.
So the first person to get me was Jim.
Let's see if any of these phone calls actually worked. No, yeah, they shut down.
Very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be
I've got
transferred
Andy
to the next
Abramson
available
coming through now, and another one. I got
Hey,
New
stop
York.
harassing him now.
I've got Michael Mavroudis calling me now. Everybody's
Your call is
calling
very
me.
important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
So I didn't get any scammers cursing me out, so that sort of crashed. But keep harassing James; it's fun.
Well, I think it's an exercise in how many people can phone my phone and harass me.
James, I think your number is up.
I think my number is up, and
But we know one thing: your number's up. The time is over.
Well, the clever bit is because you phoned my phone, it stopped the timer.
Oh, so I can keep going.
No, you can't. Get off. So, whew.
What do you think?
Well, that was quite impressive, actually, in a Davidish sort of way.
But now everybody online in the world has your phone numbers.
Well,
You have
I
to-
hope not.
You have to change them again.
Well, yeah, well, they got one of my phone numbers.
Oh, I know. We don't know which one. Okay, so are any of the missing men here who have Jack Atkinson going once?
No,
going twice?
no,
Gone.
he's gone. So Jack did a runner.
Chad?
Chad's crashed and burnt because he's broken it. Anybody who wants
to... Is there anybody who wants to come out of the audience and just do it because they've got a demo ready to go? Going once? Going twice? Oh, come on.
In which case, we go on to the next phase, which is
the voting.
The audience vote.
Now,
so
how do you
I'm
vote?
looking at Mr. Michael Graves. So this is possibly one of the most dangerous bits. We want to get Mr. Andy Smith up to just say a few words about the voting system and the anti-fraud. Have you got Mr. Andy Smith? No, you haven't. Oh, yes, we do. Woof, woof, there he is. Andy, can you hear us?
I can.
Hey!
So, we've been having lots of fun with the signal wire stuff in particular, because it has anti-fraud and spam detection on it. And it managed to detect the voting system as complete spam and shut us down. So we've managed to get around that one, we think. I pre-ordered this, but it's going to be an SMS vote. So I pre-ordered this for those people who actually did do a demo. So the numbers there are what you need to text to. +1 312 872 7442. If you get a response back, your vote has been counted. If you don't get a response back and it has some failures, then your vote may not have been counted.
Andy, question. Andy, question. You have 12. You have numbers 1 through 12. Do you have to enter 1 or 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3 if it's a single digit?
Just the single digit on its own.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
And then do you follow it with a pound sign or anything?
No, there's just the digits on their own.
And then hang up.
No, it's an SMS. You don't hang up with an SMS.
Oh, it's SMS. That's right. Just send it. Okay.
Yeah. And you get to vote once. If you then try and vote again, it switches your vote. So remember, votes can go down as well as up.
All righty. The number is text it to 1-312 872 7442. Again, 1-312 872 7442. And then if you're voting for Abby Minasali, it's 1, Oleg Agravanov, 2, Lorenzo Minero, 3, Luca Pradovera, 4, Nivaldo Montenegro, 5, 7 6, Diego Gosmer, 7, 8 is Chris Klein, 9 is Daniel Mirella, 10 is Fred Posner, 11 is James Tagg, and 12 is David Bender. So let the games begin.
So, Michael, can we have the scores on the doors on the screen? Right.
I saw that one.
Never number 7.
How do you think it was easy? You think it was easy saying 7 and 8?
Oh, look at that. Do we think that is a fix? The fact that it's running through signal wire, that it wouldn't have anything to do with that vote, would it?
Well, remember, we suspended the rules if family members were eligible. So.
Well, no. But you know what? It looks reasonably fair to me. So we'll leave it going for another 5 seconds or so. But it looks like we have a winner for the audience vote. So, Abby, would you like to come and collect your prize? You won! And how unexpected is that, huh?
Which one's the audience one?
Here we are. So,
Don't break it.
Are we ready? So here we are.
So honored.
Big hug. Here we are. So keep it in the family. That's what I say.
And now the funny thing is, this was a dare. We did Cluecon Weekly a few weeks ago, and we basically dared Abby. Here you go. Here's your box. She says, "I've got a demo." I said, "Well, you're going up first." And she was like, "Really?" I go, "Yes." So congratulations. See what happens when you appear on Cluecon Weekly? You end up winning the Cluecon event.
Have we got names?
Okay, what's our second one?
Yeah, we're just trying desperately to get into the prize system. Have we got names in the boxes? Yeah, this is where Giovanni has I've just closed my window with the prizes in. That's really useful, isn't it? I can't get out of that. So I'm just going to have read over your shoulder. So in second place for the For the crash and burn, we've done the audience vote. So for the second place for the crash and burn was Fred. But Fred's worked, did it?
Sort of worked.
This is random. So sorry, Fred, you haven't won this time, but you get an honourable mention for doing something. So the winner of the crash and burn, actually, it was a pretty good crash and burn, was it? Nivaldo, it was that our Brazilian surprise. So Nivaldo, it was a very brave attempt. So come and get your prize. Where's Nivaldo?
Nivaldo.
Has he run away?
Here he comes.
So here you are. So photograph, and here you are. Excellent. Well done. Thank you. Yes.
And then we're going to come up next with which one, James? Are we going with most entertaining, or are we going with the Swan Prize?
The Swan Prize. Remember, the Swan is for the exercise that appeared to be least strenuous, and we don't have anybody called Clive, do we? Oh no, not Clive. It's Chris Klein.
Chris Klein.
Chris Klein, you are the winner for the Swan Prize. Totally effortless. And I think probably the reason it's effortless is that you had Madison doing all the effort for you. So, well done.
All right, and now the final one, James.
And the most entertaining is... Really? Well done, 7. You have won yet again. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. That was totally random. But well done, 7. You have won with your very dodgy translation. Here you go.
Thank you.
So thank you, everyone. That concludes Dangerous Demos at Cluecon 2019. The next time we do this, I think, is going to be at Kamailio World in 2020, if we're still alive. And so hopefully we'll see you there.
Well, thank you all for what a wonderful demos. I think most of them actually succeeded versus in the past years where we've had more burns.
Yeah, thank you all. And so...
Must be because of signal wire.
Right. Over to Travis. Has Travis
Wonderful
run away?
big round of applause for our presenters here, our hosts for Dangerous Demos.